Yeah. Running through his mind all day, I'm tired. I'm the boss now, do higher. Hang the phone up, I'm so wired. Couldn't sleep, my floor's too higher. I got keys, that girl's on fire. Who's the boss? I got 5 on me, like what's the cost? I'm at 5 hotel in a suite, I'm lost in white. Get down sheets, I got stripes on my cheeks, Hermes fur on my feet. I'm a lead. I ain't giving nothing back, and I'm gone so far, I ain't coming back. I ain't giving nothing back, and I'm gone so far, I ain't coming back. We burning up. Every time we hear me, we turning up. Every time you see me, I look like bugs. Pound my friends in a big black truck. I'm Vanessa, I like salsa. I'm a dancer, dancer. You pay fees for my big show in Ibiza for my leisure. I don't do arguments in my relationships. I'm lit. You don't want me standing on this and say something. I'm rich. It don't make no sense how I make this. I'm lit. I don't do two-face unless the face card on my wrist. Take my keys, I'm not going home.
At the convergence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela rivers, we're in the football town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, at Acrisure Stadium. Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll start the drive with Warren. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go, son.
From the 34. Chased out to his right. Now here he goes. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Go.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Here we go, son.
Warren quick on the draw. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. 6 yards the pickup there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
That's caught for the first. And they get... 34-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Good opening drive to this point. They've got another first down at the 34.
Here we go. All right.
Now it's Fields. It's caught. Warren. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. Third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
On second down, Warren. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Here comes the screen. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers finish up an excellent opening series. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone, getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
So following the missed point after, a chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
On the carry, here's Dameon Pierce. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. He's got him. That's Mixon. And that is a big hit right after that catch, so the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes, Kate. He gets drilled. And QBs know that feeling. When you're letting it go and you get hit, definitely not the throw he wanted. And by happenstance, the adjusted throw still found a home, and that home was his teammate.
And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him a 3rd down and 6 to go.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first, guarantee some yards, and then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Breaks the tackle, still going. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And the Steelers will take over possession. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go, son.
They'll start on the ground here with Warren. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Fields out of the gun. Dumps it off to his running back. And this one does not go far. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. Our score, 6-0. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They're looking at 3rd and 6 here. First throw for the backup now. That finds Miller complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's a Steelers 1st down. First carry for the versatile vet Cordero Patterson. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
This offense will take that from their ground game every time. But I know, because I've been around this league a long time, runs like that, they're really hard to come by. It takes everybody, and maybe a little breakdown there on defense, too, to take advantage of.
Wilson now, 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it'll be 2nd down.
You know, he's not going to be happy the catch was almost made, but he's going to be thrilled that he broke it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Let that other guy know. He just roughed him up and lost a big catch.
And he'll only get this one up to about the 47. Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Throwing on 3rd, Wilson. Oh, he got free. But he can't evade that one, and they get him to the ground. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. On 4th down, the Steelers are going to turn to Cameron Johnston to punt this away. And he's hoping for good results on his first look of the night. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Nice kick there. It's a punt of 53 yards. And it's going to be Texans football. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Handoff, headed left, Pierce. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 14. And that one looked like an interception for a second. Instead, it's incomplete. Defender couldn't hang on to it. 3rd down coming up.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. Motioning one of the tight ends. They go play action on first. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And he hauls in the interception. And the Steelers have it as he records the first interception of his young career. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. And it's the Steelers who have 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Got a man. Patterson has it. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That one gains 7. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
When they draw up these plays for the quarterback, these are the type of results they're expecting, Kate. Something that could tear a hole in the defense, move the chains, and just as importantly, and maybe most importantly, put a seed of doubt and thought in the...
And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers grow their lead just before halftime. Boswell to add the PAT. This one is up and good. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Now, probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Akers. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Ritter looking to throw. Fires over the middle, caught. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Ritter. Fires down the middle, and it is caught. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Now it looks like somebody is shaken up after that play. You never like seeing injuries, especially in the preseason. We'll get the training staff out to work on it. Now Ritter. This will be caught by Akers. And as he goes out of bounds, we've got a flag on the play, likely against the defense. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty. First down from the red zone. Rolling left behind some time. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans make it a one-score game before halftime. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock, getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, they're being real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. Yeah. That's well done.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Kickoff taken at the 3. Good looking return here, and he's got room. He's at the 30. And he is gone. Touchdown. The advent of a new style of kickoff in 2024 created all sorts of new strategies to generate big returns. And Brock, here, we see their own design executed to perfection to spring them for 6.
Yeah, I don't know if we've seen a rule change that has invigorated special teams coaches, head coaches, all the coaches, as much as this one did this offseason, each looking for their own wrinkle to try to throw in there and do what we just saw, break it the length of the field for 6 big points.
So following the missed point after, the chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. Return coming from the 6. Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. Here's Ritter. Over the middle, caught. Complete pass. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
He's back to throw. And the Steelers get home. They drop him. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Offense to the line for 2nd down. They give inside to Akers. Blast through midfield. It's on the turf. Ball's out. He lost it. Steelers have it. Headed the other way. So we've reached the half of this preseason opener. Now it's down to Florida, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. Time now for the bottom half of the roster to make an impact, Brock. Our preseason opener underway in half number 2. Starting from the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. From the gun, here's Pierce. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. He's got it, room to run. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And they bring him down after he ran through him up to the 43. Call it 70 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Call it no gain, maybe one at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2. Back to throw now, it's Ritter. Into a crowd, and intercepted! And the Steelers take over just shy of the 40.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've got him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. The give to Patterson out of the shotgun. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
From the 38. And he finds the seam down the middle, complete. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Wilson on 1st and 10. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's a Steelers first down. Shotgun handoff for Patterson. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
He's lucky to get back to the line. I think he knows it, too. That play was in trouble early with how well the defense, Kate, read it from the beginning. And he did his best just to get back and break even.
Russ now from the gun. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. This one misses the tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. From the gun, it's Wilson. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Taken away by the rookie. Oh, now a lateral, and it's loose. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. And the Steelers Bears get the football with a very short field ahead, just a little outside the 20. We've got a stoppage here. There's a player out there in some pretty obvious discomfort being worked on. All hopes, of course, that it's nothing serious, especially here in the preseason. On the handoff, Patterson. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers parlay the interception into points. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now, to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
That's up and through for the point after. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Now, probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. Has this at the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Connection on the slant. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Let's go now.
Throwing from the gun here. Pressure's there, and the steel curtain closes on him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. So we're through 3 here. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. Down the middle, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Give him 32 on that play. And it sets up a Houston 1st. From the red zone now. Vacates quickly left side. He's going to get this off to his fullback. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. It is Cup left side. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. Here's Akers up the middle. Ooh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a fourth down.
4th and 3, drive on the line. Ritter to throw. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
This is Patterson on the give. And he found some running room for a nice gain.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Right back to Patterson now. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Once again, Patterson. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Go.
So now they're going to throw with Wilson. The screen pass falls incomplete. This one intended for the running back. And that means 3rd down coming up.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Wilson now from the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The Steelers set to punt it. And he'll try to have his second punt top his first one. And he's up across the 20 before going out of bounds. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And they're going to take over possession. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. To left sideline, complete. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on.
And the Steelers get home. They drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Texans hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Here we go.
From the gun, here's Akers. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Only a couple there, hoping obviously for considerably more, and that's going to bring up 3rd and very long. Throwing here, Ritter. He stays, But there's too much pressure, and he's brought down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
You know what they say about assuming? Well, it's the same way on a football field. You can never assume. If you stop assuming that first sacker's going to get to the quarterback, well, you could run yourself right into trouble. This defense didn't. They didn't take a break, and they finally get him to the ground.
Well, best of luck here. It's fourth and a considerable distance. Ritter escapes the pocket. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Well, they had to try something there on fourth down, but that throw played right into what the defense was anticipating, Brock, and they make it hurt that much worse by taking the turnover back for 6.
Hey, I'm all for these great group celebrations, and, you know, I'm not Captain No Fun, but one of these times I'd like to see that player run that football over to the D coordinator who predicted that play was coming and really made the right call to create that opportunity.
So following the missed point after, the chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Getting right back to it after that interception. Trying to push it deep downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
To the air, 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Now Ritter. Finds Stover. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut.
Pressure's there, and the steel curtain closes on him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. Still one more in their pocket to use. The Texans set to punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. It's going to be a punt of 46 yards. And it's going to be their football coming up. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. And they'll take a knee.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
Well, Brock, the fans, all right, here we go, Steelers, as they take the win on the North Shore. And they're off to a good start in the preseason, Brock. Seen a lot of players fighting together for the victory. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.